I tried the Great Lock-in. 90 days of samurai discipline. No comfort. This is the story of what happened. It began with a strange kind of heaviness. The kind that doesn't hurt but still bends your spirit. Comfort had stopped feeling good. It felt like a trap I had willingly stepped into and locked from the inside. Every morning I woke up with the same quiet negotiation. 5 more minutes. I'll try harder tomorrow. These things take time. Somewhere deep down, I knew I was lying to myself. One morning, something inside me just snapped. I looked in the mirror and didn't recognize the person staring back. The eyes were dull. The fire was missing. My life had become a loop of almost disciplined, almost focused, almost becoming the person I claimed I wanted to be. I remembered a line written by a samurai: "A warrior doesn't rise to the level of expectation. He falls to the level of his training." And my training was soft. Too soft. So I made a decision that felt extreme. For 90 days I would remove every comfort. No comfort food. No entertainment. No sleeping in. No emotional shortcuts. No escaping into distractions. It was a battlefield no one else would see, but I would feel in every breath. The first week felt like withdrawal. Comfort wasn't a habit. It was an addiction. My body begged for sugar and scrolling. My mind kept bargaining like a desperate hostage negotiator. The silence in my room at night felt loud. I had never realized how many tiny pleasures I used to hide behind. Without them, I had no choice but to sit with myself. And that was the hardest part. You don't fear discipline. You fear meeting the version of yourself who has been waiting behind all your distractions. By the 3rd week, everything cracked. I woke up one morning angry for no reason. I wanted to quit. My muscles ached. My mind felt overexposed from all the self-awareness. During a run, I stopped, leaned against a wall, and cried. Not because I was weak, but because I was finally confronting everything I had been avoiding. The addiction to comfort. The fear of failing. The fear of succeeding. The fear of being seen trying and falling short. That breakdown didn't end me. It freed me. It was as if my mind finally said, if escape is impossible, then transformation is the only option left. Around day 35, everything shifted. Discipline stopped feeling like punishment. It began to feel like power. I woke up before the alarm. Workouts felt natural. Cravings disappeared. The silence became peaceful. My thoughts started forming clean lines instead of chaotic storms. I felt lighter, sharper, stronger. I realized comfort had been stealing something from me. My edge. My momentum. My purpose. People around me noticed it too. I didn't talk louder. I talked clearer. My posture changed. My presence changed. Something inside me had stabilized. Discipline does that. It builds a quiet kind of power that doesn't need to impress anyone. By day 60 to 90, I felt like a different person entirely. Not someone perfect. Just someone who finally kept promises to himself. The uncomfortable routines became normal. Hard things felt like invitations instead of threats. Pain felt like information rather than punishment. Silence felt like home. That was when I understood why ancient warriors trained without luxury. When the unnecessary is removed, the essential becomes unmistakably clear. And in that clarity you meet your true self. Not the self shaped by comfort, not the self shaped by excuses, but the self shaped by intention. On day 90, I woke up before sunrise. I walked outside and the air felt different, sharper, honest. I didn't feel victorious. I didn't feel like a samurai. I felt human in a way I had forgotten. Strong, steady, awake. The kind of awake that doesn't come from caffeine or motivation videos. The kind of awake that comes from surviving the fight with your own softness. There were no fireworks, no celebration, just a calm heartbeat. A quiet understanding that discipline is not a challenge. It is a doorway. You choose whether to walk through it. If you're listening to this, here's the truth. Comfort is free. Growth is not. Growth asks for something. Your time. Your presence. Your courage. Your willingness to let go of the old version of yourself. You don't need 90 days. You just need one honest day. One day where you stop running from yourself. One day where you remove the escape routes and face your life head-on. 90 days taught me something simple. Comfort builds a cage. Discipline builds a throne. And on the other side of discipline, there is a version of you waiting patiently. Stronger, sharper, wiser. That version is worth fighting for.